Ọtụtụ mmadụ na-complain na ha agbago mbọ ka ha nweta ego welu nyechi ha nne welu dokwa ndị otu fa maọbụ chukwa mmụọ nke a maọbụ nke ọzọ dịka afa si wee kwu. Ọtụtụ afa agbagoro na-akasịsị aja na ọrụ a ga-alụ alụ mana na ego adịghị. Ezinwa kedu ife a ga-eme ka ego bịa? You know, it's not today that I started hearing this kind of things. I have been hearing this kind of things ever since I started writing about ordinary. That was about 6 years ago, 2018. So that have always been the kind of thing that people come to say. Ezinwa, you know, in other way around, you are just asking Ezinwa Anaedo08032477868. That is just it. But you don't want, you want to sound more polite, and therefore you anchor it on no can we ego welu luo mmụọ mee nke a na ọra kedu ife a ga-eme ka ego bịa. You know, the truth is that ọ bụrụ na Ezinwa ama just one simple thing a ga-eme otu a ego abịa, I go first of all do am for myself. Now listen, I have always said it, but I'll come and say it again. Like I said, this is not a new story. Na-egbago afọ ọtụtụ ebe afa n'aka aja nwegokwa ọrụ ndị erugoro alụ mana ego adịghịzi iji alụ. You have done a lot of spiritual works, mana you are not seeing the result, and you still want to do more, hoping that n'ụzọ ga-emepe ọkwa. That is the expectation. If you are in this kind of situation, what to do? Now go for every day. I mean, every day, wherever you are, chọtasa ihe eji aga ọfọ. Have them. Like Igbo na-eji ọjị aga ọfọ. Igbo na-eji nzu aga ọfọ. Igbo na-eji edo na nkwụ maọbụ nkwụ ike were aga ọfọ. In all these things, bụchi ife Igbo ji aga ọfọ. Mana mbịakwuo ya otu, a lot of people will have excuses that na ebe fa nọ, na all these things are not accessible to them, that they don't have virgins and all that. And Ezinwa now said, use water. Iwere iko, cup, ịgbalụ mmiri na aṅụ. Because I know that no matter where you are in this world, you must be drinking water. Ị ga na-aṅụ mmiri maka mmadụ ka ebo. So there must be, water is one of the easiest substance you can find anywhere in the world. So ị na-aṅụ mmiri, right? Iwere cup, ịgbalụ mmiri ahụ ị na-aṅụ, iburu oche nọrọ ana. Maybe inside your room, you face here your door outlet. Yeah, your door, ebe isi apụ abata. Iwe nọrọ dia, ịkpọkuo chi gị, ịkpọkuo ndị ichie maka ndị na-amaghị otu esi aga ọfọ. I have demonstrated sometimes. Ị ga through my past videos, ị ga-afụcha attempt mmego, because ada agba mmadụ ife ya agba mmụọ agba, ada agba mmadụ ife ya agba chie, ada ekuziri mmadụ otu esi aga ọfọ. That is it. But the questions have always come. Kedu ka m esi weke? So at some time, Ezinwa will come and give some little demonstration to like give you a roadmap. No ozaki guess, not couple exactly no to because I can't be telling you what you have to tell your she. Are you that dumb? Sorry if I am using that kind of word, but ihe na try kọwara gị bụ na ada agba mmadụ ife o kwesịrị ịgbachie. Ị na-aghọta, ada agba mmadụ agba. Now you know what you want. Yeah? So I will media a book when you show a book one dish a benage. No matter where you are, only ABC. Book one day, down on your lineage, and down Kobalum Gulaya buys. Walk with. You are only distant from them by barrier, by an Airbnb or Telaka. But with spirituality, everything they close. Boku aja na benag. Boku mmụọ na-emela na benag ife. Boku kwuo ndị ikwu nne gị. Maka o nwere afọ mụrụ gị. Nne gị mụrụ gị. Boku kwuo ndị ikwu nna gị. Afọ mụrụ nna gị. Boku ndị ikwu nne gị. Afọ mụrụ nne gị. You understand? Call on all the spirit forces so gị. Boku ma ndị otu gị. Ndị ahụ ofu ụgbọ bụ gị na ha wee bịa ụwa. Call on them. Talk to them about your situation with that water. Oboni ikucha, just a drop on the floor. Some people will be asking, what if tiles everywhere? Do I need to go downstairs if I'm living on the 20th floor? No. Just eba hezo doloko banage. Ikucha that water, a drop in any corner of the room or anywhere outside your door. A drop, boom, nane. Go your offer for the day. Keep doing it this way. The most important thing on more need is that acknowledgement. Acknowledgement at every 24 hours. Acknowledge Chigi. Acknowledge him one down again a higher. Don't just live your life and then you treat them as if you are as if nothing, you don't acknowledge that they exist. Now I made this thing every day. I gonna have those forces gonna book away against so. And by so doing, you will be clearing your paths. I gonna agba huku. Okoli okuano asino okuke a chukwujiweko. Okuano commanding things with the words of the mouth. Mani geji ife n'aka. Mmiri ahụ iji nya bụrụ ife iji. Ọjị ahụ iji nya bụrụ ife iji. Nzu ahụ iji nya bụrụ something iji. Nkwụ ahụ iji nya bụrụ ihe iji. Ị ga-eji ihe n'aka. Ị na-aghọta? Na-agọ this offer every day. Ma dibịa gbagodoro gị afa kasịsị alụ gị aja millions. Mana inwe 1 naira iji alụ. Ọ bụrụ iwu. You no go die if you no do am. Immediately. You no go die. Happy go there. Because the most important thing in ordinary in anything spirituality is about personal communion with one spirit forces. On now the most important thing now the most important thing. It is not about if dibia batana fam or if dibia lologe. Dibia kulunka wonka menka mengo akenunki ukuru kenunki melo. That is what you ask yourself. So I keep telling people that always complain it's not a problem. Then you don't have any problem. You don't have any problem. That is one. A goal for every day. Be consistent with it. Whenever ego potazim, yezie dibia ka o meru nke o ga-emere gị. Ị na-aghọta? That is one. Another one bụkwa, as a follower of Ezinwa Anaedo, a benefactor of my teachings and all that. Ụfọdụ ndị bịa fasị na mụ na-eme advert, and I have advert more online. Because be corrected. If Ezinwa Anaedo page abụla advert, you can imagine somebody. I take out my time, several minutes, for the 1 hour plus, to teach in each video, to teach you the part of life. And you come to tell me in a full advert. Don't you know the difference between advert and somebody na-ekuziri gị ife ga-abalụ good? What do advertisement do? What do? They just give you a tip of an iceberg. Fasisi obiazie na azumoto. If Ezinwa na-eme advert, because I teach you everything to the core. That is why I'm nkụzi ji ete aka. I am not such a teacher that gives you a tip, maybe 3 minutes video, 2 minutes video, 4 minutes video, and then asizie number biazie na azumoto ka mo. You are not such a teacher. The only reason I give out my number, maybe you want to partake in salaka. I am not such a person that now tell you, okay, and you go and get a tip of an iceberg. There's the real teaching. My teachings are free, although nothing is free. And I don't charge you money. You will tell go can work. So what I do is not advert. I teach you. Stop seeing my video as no advert. If not, you will miss the mark. Once they see my face like this on camera, on school, Facebook, or to from my face, the next thing they do is that they click on WhatsApp or I jump boss. The person I get behind the call, what I go differ on your for the area and I call good or get behind it. Or jump one in boss or then I jump. Yeah, ajuju very strange. That obu no nya guarantee of money hen nekwo man bia na ajua. I keep telling people whenever you come across my teaching, pay attention. Yeah, come go to down. That temptation ke ma butene boss. Ya joba ajuju. Bia me when come on cause. Try to calm it. Come go to down. What I would if you nya no anako. In our before a Biazian boss. A what would he hand you because that he does no. Okay, I'm my dear. And we sing my ilaka pico. Now you lack, and you lack, and Kay Hapa pico. So what I give you is not advert. I teach you things. So that is about ego of Epugomia. Then on the other side, as a follower of Ezinwa Anaedo, you can be taking part in my monthly rituals or the Sarakan name everyone. Yes, it is true that you don't have maybe do Sigi with hundreds of thousands. Get where one can and cause you may have the money. That is the reason. If this my daily every salaka, I subsidize that and one specific amount for participation. While you do your daily practice of a golfer, you can be taking part in that salaka. The purpose of that, you taking part in that salaka, is to have my prayers, is to have my intercession in your life over your situation. As a Dibian priest that I am, and of which many participants of this Nkwasalaka can testify to that if fan through participating in it. So, and my day, they say that even with as little as even 1,000 naira, 1,000 naira, you can be part of the Nkwasalaka. And they have Ezinwa Anaedo table your matter before his maze and intercede for you. It is also part of Olumwa. Kineche until you will put 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 450,000. You need to be a Olumwa obi loge to pay money and go Olumwa. Don't you know that participating in the Nkwasalaka may not be Olumwa person? dibịa sị gị jee chukwa ndị mmiri gị mana ịnweghị ego bilụ gị, ịnweghị 250,000, ịnweghị 350,000, ịnweghị 500,000 ị ga-enye maka ọrụ mmiri. Be part of that nkwọsalaka, maka na nkwọsalaka ndị mmiri ka akpọrọ ya. Be taking part in that nkwọsalaka. Ọ ga-enye aka wee na-reduce the burden ị na-enweta because of from that mmụọ. Agba mmụọ na ife na-eso okwu bụ ụgwọ eji, na mmụọ na asịrị gị ji echukwa mmụọ bụ na iji mmụọ ahụ ụgwọ gị ji emeri ife. And you being part of that nkwọsalaka, and because the nkwọsalaka ego anyị ga-etinye bụ the material, at least I ga-enwe something the dibịa mmụọ ga-eji n'aka wee kwụọ n'iru ezumezu ebe a wee kpọọ afa gị wee gwa ha okwu. That material like ọjị, nzu, edo, all these things, when presented in your name, that mmụọ ahụ ji gị ga-ejidego those things. It's just like take this. Ihe mmụọ chọrọ, mmụọ just like na mmụọ ji aka na abụọ wee gado mmadụ like this. What do I use to demonstrate now? Okay. Ihe anụnwa bụ ngenwa bụ nzu a na wee na mmụọ ji aka ya like this wee gado gị. Wee na-ekwu maka na ihe o ji wee jide gị bụ na iji ya ụgwọ. Then somebody wee bịa wee sị okay, ngwa gị bụ mmụọ, ngwa na ọjị anụnwa ka ijide ka ị hapụ onye. Once mmụọ ahụ fụrụ data ọjị ahụ, ife o ya eme ogene ọha gị owolu data ọjị in exchange for you. Mama ha na-akọ na-edo n'anya. That is why na Igbo anaghị agba aka eje n'iru mmụọ. Ị ga-ejide something to offer. Ị ga-ejide something. That thing iji bụzi like serving as a collateral for you. It's just like you want to borrow money from bank, you know, and you tell bank that this is my business or this is my property. Hold on to it and give me the money that I am asking of you. So bank will now take hold of the property and release the loan to you. So that is how it is. So when you participate in the nkwasalaka of Ezinwa Anaedo, and Ezinwa Anaedo will that money send, we go to something, we bia nye mmụọ n'afa gị. Once your name is mentioned, that mmụọ ji go ụgwọ answers. I mean that mmụọ iji ụgwọ answers. Ewe gba afa gị wee sị mmụọ mgba ne nke a jide ma gị hapụrụ ya the other one. The mmụọ will now hold on to something and release you. In our I'm just painting a scenario because when hazing man and a cousin ma bụ na ọbara. Mana problem ndị mmadụ that they don't take my teachings as mmekusichakwa ife anụnwa. 1 week I na-enwe sọsọ 2,000 view. Where are all that millions of people on the internet? They will not get it. They will not listen. They will not go and research. I did onye abịakwana m name boss. Ezinwa agbara m afa afọ m ego nji eme nka. Well, as I've given the answer here. So, be taking part in this nkwasaraka neme. Do your daily golf however you can, from wherever you are. Be taking part in my monthly rituals. These are avenues Ezinwa wepụtasịrị to be assisting you. Maka na ama m n'ife esiri ike. And all these avenues, my ezumezu wepụtasịrị ya as a response to my questions to them. Because when people come with all this, I hear all this every day. The first time on no, I have been hearing it in fact, when I was here a Christian, I have been hearing those things. Ezingman ifada galoma ezingman ụzọ niile ekpochiri agbochi ezingman business nke nwe ezingman. I have been hearing it even as a Christian. I told you that I go on that now ezingman is a born intercessor. A born intercessor will always attract people to himself that have a lot of that are laden with problem. That is one thing about an intercessor. A lot of people laden with problems of life will be attracted to you to come and lay their burdens on your shoulders. If you are an intercessor, you don't need to be an ordinary to be an intercessor. You don't need to be a Christian to be an intercessor. It is a born something. So no be today I don't hear them. So people are looking for where to lay their problem. So my shoulder have been carrying those problems, even as a Christian. I am those days as a Christian. When those problems are being laid on my shoulder, Imagine Immaculate Heart of Mary, with my rosary. I'll be dropping those petitions there. So I'll be carrying those burdens as a Christian. That is the area I was operating then. So when people keep dropping their burden and the problem and all that on my shoulders, I can't keep carrying them alone just like that. No, the child like this. A blew me a join at the altar of the Immaculate Heart of Mary with my rosy. I will make a segulana dear. For 6 hours, rosy dropping, and as I do it, I be dropping those burdens that people have brought to me. More for the Blessed Sacrament, I am there. Gather now one corner. And all my with my rosy still in my hand, I will be uploading those burdens to Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament. That was how I treated those kind of things as a Christian. But now, as an ordinary person, the way I treat them is that every day I keep receiving those people's burden. So burden a lot of people burden are here, including my own burden, including my own family poor burden, including the burden of my clients, including burden of people that have made Ezinwa Anaedo a perpetual carrier of their burden. Perpetual carrier of their burden. They bring it to Ezinwa Anaedo. These are people that recommend themselves to my daily prayers. So now in ordinary, when I keep piling up those burden, and I keep piling them up, that is initially it used to be monthly. Every day throughout the month, I will be through Aja, through I will be uploading those burdens to the universe, to Mua and all that. And then when I shall this weekly, not weekly, every 4 days in Saraka. As also an avenue of uploading, because I discovered that water is a very vast, it's a very vast portal where you can upload no matter what the weight of any problem. You can get done any memory. I discovered the mystery in water and the water beings. And then I came up with this on Kwasalaka. So it is actually a place where I gather people's burden. And then I go and upload it. And I do this every week. That is just the idea of this in Kwasalaka. That is just it. And that is why every day I keep comparing about to see the names of those peoples and their burden. This one, so then these 4 days, Nwanne echi bụ nkwọ kịta, I upload it to them, ndị mmiri. Take care of it. Because mụ nwee na-agba abụkwazi mmadụ. You are not just telling me for me to do the magic. No. I blow with this week Ezinwa Anaedo. So when you come and lay those buttons on my shoulder, I gather materials. And then with those materials, I go before them and upload it, all those your worries, your burden, to them. And they have been kind enough. When every nkwosala kam upload, all here the kam bear that in every nkwosala can no matter 500 kam upload their body to them miri. At least testimonies now carrying the life of Ogono 500 like this. Not less than 350 to 450 people. We have testimonies. Or can share well on testimony gone now. Share Katazia no believe for mas. But I'm telling you things that are happening. And a born intercessor, one thing with a born intercessor is that more they are bound to listen to him because he has stamp where be over. It's just like Chukwu Okike that this soul coming to the world is an intercessor, and the intercessor means that on behalf of people, and you are bound to listen to him. Listen to him. And that was why, even as a Christian, I was doing it in the Christian way, and they were listening. Those days as a Christian, those burdens that people lay on my shoulder, and I take them to the altar of Immaculate Heart of Mary, to the Blessed Sacrament. Did you think that there were no testimonies? There were many of testimonies those days. Even as there are still many testimonies now that I'm doing it in ordinary. It is a divine mandate. However, language that have to do with bringing people's problem before you. You must listen to him. China. Chaplet naka wee bịa mee oji ọjị wee bịa kwuye ọbịa oji nzu oji whatever ọchị aja wee mee oji mmiri however osi wee kwuye. You must listen. Yeah, divine mandate. Okike nyere ụmụ mmụọ. That's why every born intercessor bears a special stamp. Not everybody is an intercessor. Because not everybody can bear that burden on the shoulders. In Agota. Or wherever. So when you are filled with that complaint, I'm not telling you that Ezinwa Anaedo will automatically make you rich. But when that burden becomes too heavy for you, practice daily golf and be taking part in my monthly rituals and in my Nkwasaraka every Nkwa. Be taking part in it and be uploading those your burden through me. Ekuchakwanam. Oyang manontenganolo. Ekanalamono. Chetana Nkwasaraka goes on every Nkwa. No be Ezinwa Anaedo. If you want to be a part of it, chat me on WhatsApp 08032477868. My name is Ezinwa Anaedo. I come for the total restoration of ordinary Nomena Igbo. Share this message if you receive it. Thank you.